Hello everyone, my name is DarioPhantom, and this is Luigi's Mansion. It took me a while to decide what I wanted to play for October. I originally was going to do another Castlevania game, but I kind of made that my fallback because I didn't know if I'd get my GameCube back in time, and the other game I thought about playing I wasn't able to get running on my computer, so I originally was just going to do Castlevania, but I really did kind of want to do something different than just another Castlevania game 2 years in a row, so but luckily I got everything back in order, so we're going to be playing some good old Luigi's Mansion. This came out in 2001, which at the time of recording, that's 15 years ago, hard to believe. The GameCube just came out, and this was a launch title for it, I believe. We didn't get it day one. Oh, me and my family, we didn't get it day one. Probably like a month or 2 or 3 after. Because I only remember like very few games being out, so we got it within the first year. Probably within the first 6 months too, but yeah, a long time ago. I remember coming from an N64 going to the GameCube and just seeing, having memory, well, not memory cards, but the GameCube was just such a, it was like looking at, I don't want to say alien technology, but it was just so futuristic at the time, so anyways, I'll get more into it when I pick the new game. Like, just look at that. You didn't see this kind of stuff on N64, like, not this crisp and clear and... So, in case you're one of the few people that don't know, the plot of this game is that Luigi gets told that he won a mansion, and thus he goes to the mansion. Pretty straightforward, actually, now that I think about it. I remember seeing a bit of the trailer and hearing a bit about it, and, back in 2001, there wasn't really any, Twitter or Facebook or, sites to go to. I mean, there was IGN. IGN was kind of the main source that we used, and of course there were forums, but, in terms of video and images, things weren't as fast as they were back then, so there's still a lot of mystery around this game. But anyways, enough of me babbling about the past. There'll be plenty of time for that later. So, looking at the standard GameCube controller, you move with the control stick, and if you turn with the C stick on the right, you can aim Luigi and point in any direction. Like up here, we can see it's 3 a.m. actually, and you try to enter this, only to get knocked very rudely. And let's see what this has. Nothing. Alright, great. But yeah, at least with the announcement of the GameCube title and Luigi's Mansion, it was just such a weird concept. I don't want to say weird, but I'll stick with weird. And you hear that, so move back around to check it out. And we see we're in the foyer, I guess if you're French. So notice how it's a normal size key there. The game hinting at you what to do, and it grows into this giant key. So you have about a 50-50 shot at guessing which door it goes into. If you were paying attention to the ghost, you would see you go into here. And we'll do this little cutscene the first time, but afterwards you can skip it, I think. I actually don't remember. I used to play this game pretty yearly, but I stopped because it kind of like almost like Majora's Mask for me. You just overplay it, and you don't want to overdo it. That was not nice. Ouch. Oof. I sure taken lots of knocks in this line of work. I'm getting too old for this ghost-catching tomfoolery. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Professor E.Gadd. This house, I swear, it seems to have more ghosts every day. What's a young feller like you doing around here? Anywho. Uh-oh, this looks ugly. Alright, youngster, look lively. Follow me, post-haste. So, your name's Luigi. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. What's this, you ask? Why, this cozy quarters are where to... Let me try that again. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied. Why, these cozy quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor E.Gadd's Ghost Research Laboratory. The lab, if you're short of mind. If you're of shortening mind. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter? Sounds pretty fishy to me. So you believe the mansion actually exists, then? Strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so, and I'll tell you, that mansion appeared just a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream or an illusion or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Now that I get a look at you, I just recalled. A guy with a red hat kind of like yours just went up to the mansion without even stopping to chat, and he never returned. Was he a dream too? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible. He wouldn't stand a chance against those ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you how to deal with these ghosts so you can rescue your brother, Luigi. So, this just lays out the basic controls. As I was saying, the left stick allows you to move Luigi. Left trigger, you can shoot out stuff, but we'll worry about that when you get there. Change direction, turn the flashlight on and off with B, open stuff, yada yada yada. We'll cover all this as we go. You can change it to sidestep, and that I never played with sidestep, so it's not really applicable. And at this point, everyone knows, but I'll just state for the few who don't. If you stay on the screen long enough, probably I think it's about 8 minutes, it plays a secret little tune called Tanaka's Song. That's in many Nintendo games. That I forgot his first name, but the music director Tanaka puts this little tune in. So, but we're not going to wait 8 minutes. You can look it up if you want. I'll probably put a link in the description. But man, we'll see how this goes because my voice acting there was a little out of practice. Even though I didn't have to do voice acting for Mario Party, but whatever. Anyways, moving on. That's the vacuum cleaner I engineered to catch ghosts. I call it, this is genius, the Poltergust 3000. It can suck up all kinds of things. Let her rip. Kind of like my ex-girlfriend. Hey-o. Use the R button to vacuum and the C stick to change your direction. I always love Luigi's run cycle in this game. Yeah. No matter how strong you think your brother is, ghosts are mysterious beings. They can't be caught using conventional means. So you better use this. It's the only way to foil them. This is the only thing they fear. Or something to that effect. Well, how about we start your training? Ghosts seem to like darkness, and they avoid the light. So if you hit them with a flashlight beam all of a sudden, you can stun them momentarily. Then it's vacuuming time. Okay, yeah, I'll explain it to you. Yeah, just go ahead and take a breath. Like he said. So, as he was saying, let the ghost get close to you, flash them with a flashlight, and use the right trigger to turn on the vacuum cleaner, and you suck on them. Oh god, that sounds bad. You suck on them while pulling in the other direction. Remember, as soon as you see a ghost's hearts, that's your chance to vacuum him up. While vacuuming, tilt the control stick in the opposite direction to bring him in. Like, yeah, that's what I said. So wait here, like so. I remember the first time I played it, it took a while to get used to, but the more you play, the more accustomed you get to it. And that's surprised ghost's heart appears. Vacuum it with the R button and control stick. Tilt the control stick and up. Yeah, okay, so you have to wait for their heart to appear. I almost messed that one up. Tilt the control stick quickly and repeat. Yeah, okay. Pow, pow, the more they get, right? Or something like that. Let's see if I can get these two in one shot. Let's see. If I recall right, the max you can vacuum at once is like... Actually, I don't think there is a limit in this game. It's probably like 4 or 5. Hey, kids, shape up. You can't go looking for your brother the way you're carrying on. There, here they come. Oh, man. I think it's possible to get all these, but I don't do it too often. Oh, I thought I got them all. There we go. Catching ghosts means using the flashlight and the poltergeist as a team. You get me, young fellas? That'll do. Well, how many did you get? Wow, 11 ghosts. I'm plumb astounded, Luigi. I'm surprised, too. I did not think I'd be able to do that. I'd say you're ready to look for your brother now. Fine, fine. Looks like you worked up quite a sweat there. How about a little cool down in the gallery? I'm quite proud of it, you know. Now let's go to the gallery real quick. Off we go. So, this area may not make much sense at first, but as you progress through the game, it will. I remember the first time playing, kind of getting stuck in here. Because he's blocking the doors, so you just end up running around, and, you know, as a kid, I didn't really read what he said when you talked to him, so I was just kind of stuck in here endlessly. Oh, I should explain what's Luigi's holding. So, this is the Game Boy Horror, which, back then, before 3DSs and cell phones, people used to play games on dedicated machines. And this is a little, I guess, spoof of the Game Boy Color. The Game Boy was, okay, I'll stop, but in reality, it's based off the Game Boy Color. And actually, funny enough, we used to have the clear Game Boy Color, so it was kind of a nice surprise. But in this game, the Game Boy Horror, what it does is because normally in the game there are things you can't see, like, you know, like the top of that statue, for example. So you use that to not only just get a better angle, but if you hit A, you can get some information about it that Luigi says. Oh, it's a statue. A very tall angel statue by the looks of it. That's not more Asian, but whatever. So technically, I guess you're reading his thoughts. Way to go, genius. Do you have a hang of that thing yet? I don't know why I made him sound like a jerk, but if you also hit the Y button, it'll give you like a map of the area. I also remember thinking, oh, we'd get to go to those rooms, cool, right? But no, you don't. And you can zoom in. Luigi's a giant head. So let's talk to E.Gadd and see what he says. Are you done appreciating art for today, Luigi? I'll tell you what a Game Boy Horror is. We'll just read what this is real quick. This is the gallery. This is where I hang all my paintings. Ghost paintings, that is. When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. Oh, it was glamorous, I tell you. Well then, now I have to tell you a horrifying story. The last ghost I caught was number 22, Boo Losses. But there are lots of Boos, and King Boo rallied them to take revenge upon me. They used my machine to free Boo Losses from the painting, and then they went and turned all my other portraits back into ghosts too. As if that weren't enough, they built a mansion in front of my lab in a space in a single night, and then they all hid inside. If I told anybody else this stuff, they'd probably have me committed. I'm sure my portrait ghosts are somewhere inside the mansion. I just have to get them back. So, I thought it would have been spoilers to say it, but I guess E.Gadd does say, and I never knew that, actually. I never bothered to actually read what he says. Well, that's what you get when you play games when you're 7 years old. So yeah, all these are where the portrait ghost would be, and basically your goal is to, one, save Mario, but two, get the ghost back. Nah, we don't need to do the Game Boy Horror. Let's go back to the lab. Alright then. So, it gives you an option to train a bit, go to the gallery and the mansion. Obviously, we don't need to do the other thing, so we're going to proceed to the mansion. Let's get on our way. Careful now, Luigi. Hello? Toad! See what you're doing, buddy. Where did you go, Mario? Okay, that's a horrible voice. Actually, we're just gonna stick with it. Wow! Wow! Huh? Luigi? Wow, it's Luigi! You finally made it! Oh, joy! Thank goodness! Well, Princess Peach asked me to come look for Mario. He left when he heard you won a mansion, and he never returned. Then when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts, and I didn't see Mario anywhere, and I kind of freaked out a little, and I didn't know what to do. It's been awful. Please, you have to help me find Mario. If he doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip. Bye. I'm so blue. Okay, but for real, we'll just skip through all that. Yes. Yay, thanks, Luigi. You made my dark... okay. You made my dark and stormy night. I wish I could do something to help you. Wait, I've got it! At least let me do this. So, Toad in this game is essentially your save function. Talk to me anytime for help. Oh, yeah. And that's all he's gonna do. So, get this out of the way now. That's an example of the, just sucking random things out. And look at that. Mirror graphics in a game. You don't see that. Well, now you see it often, but if you point the Game Boy hard disk screen and search it at a mirror rather, you'll teleport back to the foyer. That happens anywhere in the mansion. It's basically a quick go-to thing. The first time doing that, I just did it over and over again. I was like, oh, cool, must have been an Easter egg. But, you eventually figure it out. So, anyways, moving right along. Already wasting a lot of time just... Well, I gotta explain the game. In case anybody doesn't know, because this game wasn't made available on any other, it's not on the Wii Shop or Wii U Shop. I honestly thought it would have made it good for a good Wii title, like if they redesigned it as such. That would have been really cool, but with the release of Dark Moon, it seems like they wanted, I don't want to say take the series in a different direction, but, uh-oh. I forgot about this. Move out of the way. Dang booze. But, yeah, with the release of the second game in the series, Dark Moon, they have a different direction on where they want to take the series. Because if you look, or watch, we'll step in this room, for example. Well, let me get these coins first. Because that's where you're going to be doing a lot in this game, just getting fat stacks of cash. Oops, okay. So, you notice how this guy looks like human, like very realistic. And, it kind of places, like, this in a real world type of setting, which, can be a little jarring, a little weird, so, in the more recent game, it doesn't really do that much. Can I get this without... Nope, okay. Who put out my candles? You, Mr. Lime Green? Well, dark rooms are dangerous around here. Yes. They love the dark and now they will get you. Now you're in for a... Just like Little Red Cap before you. May you wander lost in the darkness forever. Are you afraid of the dark, little man? Are you? Huh? Ah! They're here! I didn't read that right. That's probably going to be happening a lot. Me not reading the situation correctly. Or the dialogue, rather. Probably a more accurate way to put it. So, if you're not quick enough to get the ghosts, they will disappear. This can be good if you're, still trying to search a room in the dark. It gives you, it'll buy you some extra time, but in later rooms when there's more ghosts going on, it's not going to work as well. Go away for a second. Check right here. Check right here. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing. Alright, now let's get this ghost. Perfect. And usually upon clearing each room, there'll be a treasure chest you can get, or the light will... More often than not, very rarely, but more often than not, the lights will come on. That's the main thing. And it'll show that room's cleared. Once the lights are on, ghosts aren't going to appear anymore. And usually there's just treasure chests. Not always going to be a key, but more often than not, it's going to be a key. And we're going to skip that animation because you already seen it. So we were just in the parlor. This is the anteroom, which I wonder what the anteroom is. Like, I wonder what the purpose of an anteroom is. Pretty sure there is. I gotta look up the... I don't want to say mythology on mansions. That sounds kind of cool, though, actually, but... You know, because every room serves a purpose in a mansion, whether it's to get dressed, get ready. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Almost got me. But instead, I got you. And we got a gold bar. So if you look in the bottom corner, you'll see... Sorry. You'll see there's a counter for coins, cash, and money. That's basically your score counter. Because, you know, in Mario games, there's always coins to some degree. So that's basically your score counter. That's why you'd want to search the many areas of a room to just get cash. And there's plenty of things added to your total that we'll get into later. But for now, that's just the main part. So I think over here... That was a mistake. And I messed that up. No! Well, that blue ghost, if you capture it, shoots out a bunch of money. But if you get hit in the middle of it, it won't come back, so... Eh, oh well. I'm not trying to go for max money here. In fact, oops, damn, man. I'm blowing at this game. As opposed to sucking like I should be. I find it personally more fun to do a no coin run of this game. Like, not collecting any money of any, like, at all. That's more challenging to me. I've done it once, but it's not that entertaining to watch because... You know, you can't get rid of money in this game. There is no, like, shop or anything. So... Ah, crap. There we go. So there's no shop. So if you get a coin, if you get cash, if you get anything, you have it. You can't get rid of it. So with the coin... No, you know, the coinless run, you're pretty much stuck with whatever cash you get, so... And... I forgot to state, but you can see... Every key you get will appear on the Game Boy Horror. It doesn't matter if you haven't been to the floor. As you can see, there's floors we haven't even been to. You know, the roof, you know, there's a basement. So no matter where you're at, it'll show you the key to the place, which is kind of cool because looking at the floors, it gives you a sense of wonder, like, ooh, what's there? Of course, I know what's there, but I'm not going to try to pretend I haven't played this game a bajillion times, because I have. And we found another toad. How about that? Wow, Mario, wow. Huh? Luigi? Yes, Luigi, how lucky that you found me. I feel so much better now. Please, please, please save Mario. I looked everywhere. I can't find him. Where is he? Oh, yeah. If there's anything I can do. So we'll save again. And I think that'll do for this part of Luigi's Mansion. Went on kind of a bit longer than usual, but I wanted to find a good stopping point. Not to mention, I probably said a little bit too much. I almost talked about the whole game in the first episode, but there's still a lot to see. There's still a lot to do, and I hope I can do this game some justice, even though many have already played the game before and have seen people play the game before. It's still a game that like, greatly enjoy, and it's probably one of the best Halloween games out there. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.